Hey, bestie.
Hey, bestie. How are you today?
A little tired. Excuse me, I guess still recovering. But feeling much better.
Good.
Yeah, thank God, because that was annoying. How are you?
Yeah, I've been on a lot of planes this weekend, or this weekend, last weekend.
I would say like
I'm
within the
hoping I
last
don't.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't get sick. Although yesterday coming back, I just noticed like everybody was coughing, and I'm like, ugh.
Well, yeah, freaking because the weather, I swear, is like it. The last day of February was nice and it was sunny and
Yeah,
70 or something. And then the first day of March was sleeting and 30 something. Like, and
yeah,
this whole week is supposed to be cold and rainy, and then Friday is supposed to be, like, almost 80. I'm like,
I know.
"Okay, no wonder everybody is literally sick."
Yeah, and like I went someplace that it was cooler than it was here,
Yeah,
but it wasn't cold by any means.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and came back to cold ice, but I did beat the ice storm, so that's good.
good. Yeah, yeah. And thankfully, it was warm enough, I don't think it really did any damage. Like, the roads weren't
No,
even slippery, right?
yeah, no.
Yeah,
There was just
good,
a little bit on the cars and trees and stuff, but no,
good.
no issues.
Yay. Okay, can we talk about some exciting news?
Yeah.
Since the last recording, we got tickets to see Mumford& and
Oh,
Sons.
yay!
And I
Whoop, whoop.
realized we didn't even talk about their album because I think that's when Marcy was with us. So
Oh,
our focus was obviously elsewhere, but did you listen to it yet?
I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh my god, it's so good. I've had it on repeat. This is how good it is. I went like 3 to 4 days without listening to Taylor because it's just been on repeat. It's
That's
so
funny.
good. Yeah.
I'll have to listen. No, I need to listen to it this week. I should have time this week.
Yeah, it's
It
a
was
good one.
crazy turnaround, so I only had a few days to kinda turn things over, so it was a little crazy, but
Yeah. Well,
ready to have some downtime now and
10 out of 10 recommend, and we're gonna go see it live.
yes, can't
Yay!
wait.
No.
So excited for that.
Same.
I don't know why I always get nervous when you're like, "I have an announcement." I'm like, "My god, what is it?"
Anytime I have an announcement, anytime I am like, "So let's talk about this," you're like, "Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What's she gonna say this time?"
Which, by the way, the let's talk about this, I can confirm I have talked to an ER doctor, and they support your point about the number
Mm,
one thing that people go to the ER for is to have things pulled that they've stuck up their asses,
thank you.
which to me seems insane. However, this person will protect the innocent, said that they have never seen corn on the cob holders. That's never been one of the
Well,
items
I
pulled.
would like to point out I did not fact check that. That's just what I was told. However, this is funny you say this because do you know, since this podcast, how many people will now talk to me about not putting things up their assholes, but like just the topic in general of things being put up people's assholes. And I'm like, wow, that's of all the things that I thought could come from this, it wasn't opening that for conversation. But here we are.
Right? Who would have
Here we are.
thought?
Right.
But
Yeah.
yes, it's been confirmed by an ER doctor. That is something that's often
Yes.
done, and people seek treatment because it's stuck. So
Wild.
crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have fun stories from your weekend?
I do, I do. So
I want to
this
hear.
is yeah, I always do an annual girls trip. This year, it was kind of not working out for us to really get together. I had a friend that was opening up a Discover Strength franchise this weekend, and so we decided to go to support that opening. So if you're in Flemington, New Jersey, by the way, there is a new Discover Strength there, and I do recommend. I did get a
What?
workout.
I'm not familiar with that. So what kind of workout is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think it's meant for older people, but I like the concept.
Okay.
it focuses on strength training, so you're
Okay.
really just focused on strength training. You do have a personal trainer that gives you one-on-one time, and their whole deal is it's only 30 minutes twice per week, and
Nice.
then you'll see results, and it's kind of the whole keeping the muscle under tension helps you build it
Okay.
kind of theory. So, they are all over. I know they started in Minnesota. I know they have a bunch in Arizona. I was told we have one here in Leawood that just opened. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got a workout, a little sore in some places that I haven't been sore before. So, think I got a good workout in, but it was fun.
That's good.
Flemington, New Jersey, it's hopping.
Seems like it from the FaceTime I got.
Yes, there is a Flemington department store that we went to, which apparently provides a lot of red carpets. So
Excuse me?
they had list of red carpets that they have provided to like the
Like,
Grammys and
oh,
events at the White House, and yeah,
okay, how random.
it's kind of the Flemington department store vibe. It's a little rando. Like you can
Okay.
go there and you can buy some Patagonia wear. You can shop for furniture. You can buy fire retardant clothing and scrubs,
A
Boy
wide
Scout
range things.
uniforms and badges. Yeah, very wide range.
Okay.
So, whatever you need, visit the Flemington department store.
Sounds very entertaining, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
I am intrigued.
uh yeah, no, it was a fun time. Also want to note that I was a little afraid that I had manifested something on the flight there. We
Yeah.
were boarded. I thought we were all boarded and I was going to have an open middle seat next to me. And all of a sudden, this very large, I mean, they were a large number of people. I almost said large family, but they were not large people. It was just a large number of them. Boards. And this 3 to 4-year-old little boy holding a cup of Starbucks iced coffee, by the way.
Oh my god, I feel like I wanna be friends.
No, not with a
Okay.
3 to 4-year-old who is then sat next to you, nowhere near his parents or sibling.
Okay, but great taste.
First of all, they did take the coffee away from him. So my initial fear of you're giving me a caffeinated 3 to 4-year-old to watch on this
Yeah,
flight.
yeah, our friendship would
um,
be over.
yeah, I'm like, did you just listen to the podcast where I said if you don't want to sit with your family, I don't either? In their defense, I think they were flying standby and happened to get on our flight. But we helped me and the guy that was sitting on the aisle seat, we helped buckle him in. And then he proceeded to touch all of the buttons on the TV thing that's on the back of the seat. And he changed the language from English to French, and we never could figure out how to get it changed back. But my friend happened to be on the same flight as me. We met up on a connecting flight, and so our final flight was together. Um, they looked for volunteers, and she volunteered. So she ended up sitting next to me. The little boy was reunited with his family, and I was so thankful, especially when I heard him complain, say he didn't like this, and cry and stuff through the whole rest of the flight. I was like, "Oh, thank God they moved him."
It's so
I
funny.
felt bad because I'm not he if he was over 3, I'm gonna be shocked. But yeah.
The timing really of the whole situation is just what makes it.
Yes, I was like, I literally just talked
Mhm.
about this.
I
Although
say
on the way back, we did have a situation where the parents were sitting in first class and their children were back in economy. Like,
so
that's not okay either.
they said, "See ya, losers."
If you have children, you need to sit in economy with them or move them up to first class with you.
Yeah, that is kind of
Although I don't know what the
crazy.
rules of first class are. I've never been in it. So.
Me neither. I feel like that is kind of crazy though to just like ditch your kids unless they're teenagers and can actually take care of themselves. But if it's a kid, like that's kind of crazy to me to just be like, bye.
Yeah, but if your kids are assholes, no matter what age they are, they shouldn't be left alone. Like,
No, 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 no,
don't make other people deal with them because you don't want to.
no, correct. And for anyone that's confused as to what we're talking about, if you didn't listen to the last episode, go listen and you'll understand fast.
Yes. So, anyways, that's my flight story. Other than that, it was uneventful. And I do have to say, like a couple of days before we started traveling, it was brought up that Marcy had talked about Mercury retrograde happening while we traveled,
Yes.
and that she kind of skimmed over the fact when you asked if there would be
Hmm.
issues with our flights, because she had mentioned issues with travel. She did come back and say, your flights will be fine. You guys don't need to worry about it. Wherever the Mercury retrograde was occurring didn't bother us, and it didn't. All of
Yeah.
our flights were on time. We had no issues. So,
Which actually is so crazy because, like, how close would it have been with the ice storm to potentially giving you trouble? But it didn't, like
yes,
it's all so crazy.
I was a little worried about the ice storm. I was like, I'm not getting home.
Yeah.
But I did. No problems. Had a lot of fun. Did I tell you what I accidentally did at the hotel? I don't think it
No,
had happened when we talked to you.
then no.
I might have dropped and shattered a bottle of wine at the lobby of the hotel.
A whole bottle?
A whole bottle. Mhm.
Okay. Story, please.
Well, after we talked to you, we decided that we needed to go to the bar for
No,
another
you did
drink.
not.
Yes, we did.
Oh boy.
And
Okay.
it was closed. So
Hmm.
we
Is
just
this?
went to the little kiosk thing.
Did you go to the one you weren't allowed at, or?
No, I wasn't
Okay,
allowed there, so I didn't even attempt to go there, even though it was open.
got it.
Um, and so we went to the little kiosk thing, where they have like snacks and stuff like that. And they did have a
Hmm.
bottle of wine. And my friend got a couple of drinks. She likes the seltzers. So I realized I don't have a bottle opener and this is a cork. And they went and got a bottle opener from behind the bar, but they didn't want me to take it up to my room because it belonged behind the bar.
Boy.
So I tried to open it while holding it.
As I feel the key word there is try.
Yeah, it slipped from my hand. It bounced on the rug and over to the tile, and then it just shattered. And can I say the front desk person, she didn't miss a beat. She ran over, she grabbed another bottle of wine, she grabbed the wine opener from me, she opened it, and then handed it to me. It's like, "Have a good night." But then I didn't
I'm
wanna drink
dead.
anymore. I was like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe I just did this." I'm
I'm dead.
mortified. So
Oh my
I
god.
just put on ice and stuff and get back to our room. So Saturday, um, we were just gonna go hang out and order, food in at our friend's place and stuff and play some games. So I'm taking this bottle of wine because I did drink some of it on Friday, I guess it was.
Mhm.
But it was a mostly full bottle of wine. And so I was taking it to go to the house, and the lady from the front lobby gets on and she goes, "There is no way that is the same bottle of wine from the other night." I was like, "Yes, it is. I really am not a drunk."
Oh my gosh, she called you out.
And so she was just like, she was kind of laughing. And I was like, "Okay, my friends are going to be down there and I need you to like scold me or do something like when
Play a
we get
joke.
off the elevator." So she did. She was like, "I cannot believe that you've chosen to be friends with her." Do you know what she did the other night?
Abby, how did you not video this?
I know, right? I was mortified, but also kind of like, it happens. I mean, it's not the first bottle of wine I've dropped before. And it bounced. It hit the rug and it bounced up and then it went to the tile and shattered. It's just like, so yeah. So then they wouldn't let me back in the hotel after that. No, I'm kidding.
So then I got locked out forever. Blacklisted.
Then they kicked me out. No, they did not. Um, but yeah, it was a fun weekend. Trying to think if there was anything else that was big that
Um,
happened.
I have a funny story from this weekend that I forgot about.
Share.
So I was on FaceTime with Peanut, our 7-year-old niece, and we were just chit-chatting. And then she said, "Auntie, why did you start a podcast that I can't even listen to?" And I just started laughing. And she was like, "I asked Daddy a bunch of times if I could listen, and he keeps telling me no. He's being so mean. He says no because you say bad things." And I'm like, "Ugh, you must be talking trash on there." So, of course, my sister and all of them went over. We're at my parents. So everyone hears it. So we all start laughing. And then I said, "Peanut, do you want to come be on the podcast sometime?" And she goes, "Hmm." And she kind of looked over, I think, at my sister. And I said, "Ask your mom." So you never know. We could just have a little guest one day.
Oh my God, that would be so amazing.
Imagine the things that we would hear. But yeah, it about took me out. "You must be talking trash on there." I was like, "Yep, that's exactly it."
Speaking of friends finding out about the podcast,
Oh boy.
Casey,
Yeah.
his longtime friend, called him up this last week and said, "You didn't tell me Abby is doing a podcast." And then he asked if he should listen to it. And you know what Casey told him?
Absolutely.
No, he didn't think he'd find it interesting.
Okay, first of all, the fact that he said no, but then you have to say you won't find it interesting?
I know. I
I'm
was
sorry.
like,
Do I revoke his supportive king title now or later?
he claims that he's going to listen to it, but he told him he should listen to it, but that he won't find it very interesting, which is opposite what he said the first time. But when I called him out on it and said we were revoking his supportive king title, he was changing his tune.
As he should.
So I told him that he needs to be encouraging listeners, not discouraging listeners.
Correct. I mean, I'm not sure who wouldn't want to listen to us talking about shoving things up their assholes, but to each their own.
To be clear, I will never be in the ER for that.
No.
What I should have asked this doctor about is, what are the excuses you get? Like, do people come in and say, "I shoved this up my butt and now it's stuck"?
Or is it like, "Oops,
Or
I fell"?
"I fell on it"?
Oh boy.
That's what I don't know.
Hmm.
I will say the things that they said they've pulled out. The weirdest one was a mag light flashlight. That was a weird one. So, uh, but corn on the cob holder was not one.
I mean, I don't understand how it could be because of the sharp ends. Like, I just don't even understand who would think that's a great idea to let me try and shove that up my asshole and
Right?
try to not skewer myself.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, how that topic is like our most repeated to this point is also alarming. But that's okay. It's okay.
We'll have to go back and see what our most listened to podcast was. Like, if that ends up being the podcast of all time, I'm a little fearful.
You know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. That just means that we're all close enough here to talk about these things. So it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. While we're on the topic of things that we've talked about recently, like coming back around, do you
Yeah.
remember our last episode? You asked a question about, would I rather like a 3-year-old Instagram post
Yes.
or send a racy text to the wrong person?
Yeah.
I had somebody like a LinkedIn post from 2023
Get out.
today, and it's somebody I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously I'm linked to them somehow, or somehow they saw the post.
Yeah.
I mean, my page is fairly open on LinkedIn, but I saw that today and I was like, that's from 2023. And it was an event. I think that's odd.
And you don't know who the person is?
No, I don't.
Well,
Mm-mm.
that's awful ironic. You know what's real crazy? It seems that we keep talking about things here and then you're experiencing it in real life.
I know. I feel like
Hmm.
we should talk about me winning the lottery on here so that I can
Perhaps.
experience it in real life.
We could give it a
Maybe
try.
this is how I should do my manifesting.
Right? Maybe this is what works, yeah. Maybe we no longer write things down. We just speak it on the pod and then voila, there it is.
Yeah.
Except
No.
I don't think I've experienced anything yet, which I'm okay with because I'm okay.
Are you though?
I think so. I'm not quite sure what I'm missing out on yet. I'm okay.
You mean like from a dating perspective, you don't know what you're missing out on yet?
I mean, just from the topics we've discussed on here,
Oh,
I feel okay to just talk about them, you know?
yeah. I can tell you what I will not be experiencing,
Oh,
which is
correct.
going to the ER because something was shoved up my butt.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah.
Okay, back on the subject of Casey.
Yes.
I'm going to start calling this like Casey's Corner or something
Okay.
like that because I feel like he is a listener. He
Yes.
does listen weekly. He likes to listen to it while he gets ready on Wednesday mornings and
Yeah. Oh
does
my
his
I
sauna
know
and all that stuff,
because I
goes to work.
have to have it set and published by a specific time just
You
for
know,
him,
Casey's a routine guy, so he likes to do
clearly.
things at certain times on certain days, and
Mhm.
he doesn't like it when his routine is interrupted. So
I learned.
I feel lucky to be included in his routine.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Definitely.
I'm in his rotation of podcasts that he regularly listens to. So, I made a day.
Right. I would say we're
Um,
thankful for that. Yeah.
but when we talked last week about the differences in our college experiences, he agreed with me that most likely our overall college experience was pretty similar.
Yeah.
However, he feels like I didn't compound enough on the technology piece of our college's
Oh my god. Wait, I didn't
experience.
even think about that.
And I was like, well, I did mention cell phones and the fact that like we didn't have instant pictures.
Did you hold on, let me ask you this. Did you have laptops?
No, no, we
Get
had
out.
computers. We had computers, but I mean, they were still really pretty expensive
Hold
and
on.
they were
What?
desktops.
What year
Yeah,
did you go to college again?
97.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, uh, but and I'm curious if you even had one of these. You probably didn't because you guys all probably had laptops. What year did you go to college?
2012 through 2015.
Okay. Um, we had computer labs.
Like a classroom where it was all computers and that was
It was
one of those things?
it was a room in the library that was all computers.
Yeah.
We had them also we had them in the dorms. I don't remember if they
Oh,
were on each floor.
so it wasn't a class. It was like a room where you could go get on the computer.
Yeah,
We did
where you
have
could use
that.
the computer and type your paper or do some
Yeah.
research,
Yeah. We
check
did
your
have
email.
those.
Did you have a university email that was given to you?
Yeah. I think it was at stevens.edu or something. Yeah, I had one.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
part that was the same.
Uh-huh.
But I do remember this. I think it was freshman year of college. I was going home for Thanksgiving and my transmission in my car went out.
Sounds awful.
And there's nothing around Kirksville, nothing. And so I was a little bit out of town and I was on the north side and it happened to happen right in front of this carpet store that was in the middle of nowhere, but thank God it was there. And like I coasted in like into their parking lot or whatever. And so I
Let
went
me
in.
ask you this. What happens when your transmission goes out?
Your car doesn't shift, it doesn't move. So, like, you can press on the gas and it'll rev,
Huh?
but it doesn't go forward or backward.
Does your brake work?
Yeah,
Does
the
your
brake
steering
works.
work?
Yeah,
Okay. I've never had that happen, so I have no idea.
it doesn't go forward or backward. It just like the engine just revs.
Got it. Kinda like in neutral almost? Or is that different?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, in neutral. So I coast into this, carpet store, carpet manufacturer. I don't know if they were manufacturer store, but it was carpeting,
Mhm.
whatever. I go in asked to use the phone, call back. The dorms back then, we all had phone numbers, and you could figure out each of the phone numbers because they were one different to the room next to you. So I called back to the dorm
Pause
to
again.
try and yes,
Your specific dorm room, like, not the building, your dorm room had a phone?
yes, a
Get
phone number.
out.
Well, because we
Okay.
didn't have cell phones. We had them, but they were very large. They were like mostly bag phones, and they were so expensive
Yeah.
that nobody really had them. And they were dumb. Like they didn't text, you could only call.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a cell phone. So I had to call back to each of the rooms trying to find somebody in my dorm wing that hadn't left to go back for Thanksgiving yet. Couldn't find anybody. Tried the sorority dorm, tried some of my sorority sisters, couldn't find anybody over there either. So the owner of the carpet store, he was a man, he was like, "Listen, I have to go back to Kirksville. I have a family. All of my workers are gonna see you leave with me. I can take you back to the dorm so that at least you're there and comfortable and you can, try to figure out how you're gonna get home and, like, what's gonna happen." He was like, "You can leave your car here, there's no problems, and just come get it when you can."
Were you, like, internally terrified?
Oh, I was dying because
Okay.
remember, my dad was a cop.
Right.
So I'm not supposed to be accepting rides with strangers.
No.
While I didn't really watch a lot of true crime shows at that time, I was smart enough to be like,
Right.
I should not be taking this ride, but he's correct. His workers are all seeing me here. It's better than the alternative because I was pretty far out of town
Yeah.
and there was nothing, no side of the road or anything. It's a small country road. I'm like, I can't walk back to town. That's more dangerous.
Right.
I had also tried my parents at their work, couldn't get a hold of either of them. So I accepted the ride. The whole time I was like over in the corner, like,
Right.
ready to jump out if I needed to.
Tuck and
He was
roll,
very
yes.
nice. Yes. He uh had gone to Truman back when it was Northeast and was telling me, kind of a little bit about his experience there and stuff. Dropped me off at my dorm. Roommate at the time was from Kansas City and she happened to not have left yet. So she took me back to Kansas City. We stopped at my car and picked up a few of my things and then got me back to Kansas City. And then I came back with my dad to get my car. We towed it into town and had to have the transmission replaced and everything. So, but I remember telling my cousin, who's about the same age as you, this story. And she's like, "Why didn't you use your cell phone?" Because we didn't have them. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't a thing back then.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think the biggest difference was probably technology because there was so much that happened
Right.
between the time I went to college and you went to college in terms of advancement.
Okay, so what did you guys do to make plans with each other? Because obviously we had cell phones and texted, things would be on social media, whatever. What did you do? You just called each other on the phone?
Yeah, we called or emailed or
Get
talked
out.
in person.
What's that? No.
I know, it's so crazy.
Can't relate. No, that's funny. Wow. Yeah, how did we totally overthink that part of it?
Well, I don't know. But also, one thing I just realized, you memorized all your friends' phone numbers back then. I still remember the phone number to my first house
Yeah, I
in
know
Kansas
that.
City, on Larson. Um,
Tootsie? Tootsie
but
Larson?
I don't know anybody's phone number these days because it's all saved in your phone. And so,
No. I always joke that if I ever went to jail, my one call would be my boss because I actually know his phone number.
because you don't save it in your
And
phone?
well, no, it's saved in my phone as do not
Oh.
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, no, no. I have to give it out when onboarding whatever. It's a whole thing. I know his
Yeah.
number
Oh,
because
okay.
I have to do so much stuff with it. Um, but so I know his number and I'm like, if I went to jail, you would never judge me. You would just be like, no questions asked. Figure it out, whatever. if I had to call my mom or my sister, those are the only 2 numbers besides that I know. I would never hear the end of it. So, like, sorry, you're automatically my one call.
That's so funny because I'm pretty sure your sister said one time I was in the car with her recently, and it was a number with your area code in it that
Yeah.
called her, and she didn't know the number, and she's like, "I feel like I need to answer these because one of these times it's gonna be Steph's boss calling because that's the only other person I could think of that would have that area code for their number."
That's funny.
So,
She's not wrong.
I was gonna say, so,
Yikes. Yeah.
yes, you should continue to answer those calls.
Right. You know whose number I need to memorize is yours and Casey's.
Yes, we will come and get you. That's another funny thing. So we're in New Jersey, and my friend was talking to her dad, who is in Nebraska. And he says, "Oh, the girls are out there. Well, don't call me if you get into trouble." And she said, yeah, you're always the person I'm going to
Right?
call."
You are my one call.
Yes.
That's fun. Who's your one call? Oh, I guess Casey.
Yeah, he wouldn't ask questions. He would just come
But
at this
wait.
point.
What if you were together? Then who you gonna call?
I should figure that out.
You should figure that out, ma'am.
Because I was going to say you, but you're likely with us too. So,
That's true. I could be a backup, but, like, likely I'm with you, you're right. That is very true. We'll just all
hmm.
call my boss because you guys have met him. So we'll just all call my boss and figure it out. It'll be fine. No big
Yeah, that
deal.
would be funny. Yeah. So technology difference, I think is he's right.
Yeah,
That's probably like the largest thing. I can't believe I didn't go further
100%.
into that.
Yeah. It didn't even occur to me that that would be a thing. Also, I'm so bummed because over the weekend, I was doing some deep cleaning. I'm, like, in a big purge, I think, like, spring cleaning. I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, I wanna get rid of everything. So, I have my box of stuff from college, and I thought for sure the Flick My Bic lighter was in there, and I remembered after we recorded last week, another item that we have as a souvenir from one of the frats is a pool ball, pool table, the game
Yeah.
pool. It's a red one of those, whatever that is, but I can't find them, so I think I got rid of them. Sadly. I know.
So sad.
It is so sad, but
I have a box of stuff downstairs from college. It's like pictures and other things like that.
yeah,
And Casey labeled it in our last move Abby's crap.
that's fine. At least
It's
you know what
lovely.
it is.
Yeah. And he stuck it like in this scary closet. I say it's scary closet because I'm sure it's filled with spiders. He doesn't hang on
Never.
to mementos like that, which I don't hang on to a lot of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
not like a hoarder like that, but I do have a few things.
I try to not because I just don't like to have stuff, but also I always have an issue getting rid of things because moments like this, it's like, what year is it? 20. So what? 10 years after college, am I really ever going to need that Flick My Bic lighter and pool ball? No. So I'm sure I got rid
No.
of it. Now I freaking need it to be like, look what I found.
We were in Ulta walking around, and they had a, oh, I think it was like light blue. It was a perfume that was popular when we were in college and stuff. I mean, a lot of people wore it.
Yeah.
And it reminded me, I was like, I wonder if they have CK1 still. And I went looking for it. I didn't find it. If they still have it, I didn't find it there. But that was technically my very first job. So I think I was only like 14, maybe.
Hmm.
But I was doing some modeling, and I got this job spraying people at the department
So
store
it's
with
like
CK1.
Joey and Friends.
Seriously. I'd be like, "Would you like to try new CK1?" And I could either spritz it on a paper for him and hand it to him, or,
Oh my God.
you know,
That's funny.
It would have been funnier if I found a bottle, I could have bought it.
Wait, so you went to college in '97, so that's, like, when Friends was in its prime, right?
Yeah.
So do you remember? Did you watch it?
I
Like,
watched it originally.
you
Yes.
did?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Every week when it was on.
I obviously didn't do that, but they will always rerun it at night on different channels and stuff, and that's how I first saw it. I was a senior in high school, and I will never forget watching, the episode where she gets off the plane for the first time. I was locked in and, of course, started to cry, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. Such a great show.
Such a good show.
And it's one that doesn't seem to age or it ages well.
Never.
I mean, there's a
Yeah,
few things like, you know, they have a landline phone, even though it's,
right.
not tied to anything. Like,
Yeah.
I was going to say cellular, but that's not the word we
Not
use.
it's not a cord.
Cordless.
Yeah.
A cordless phone. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
They are. Crazy that we have so many struggles and we also have a podcast.
Where we
Oops.
talk incessantly.
Oh, well.
Speaking of words,
Yes.
do you have any words that really bother you?
Yes. Oh my god, I've got a long ass list.
Let's hear 'em. Well, I know most people
I
don't like moist.
mm-mm, it's on there, but it's not my top one. I'm not even gonna say I physically can't get myself to say them.
Let's hear 'em.
Mm-mm. Just thinking about them, I'm like gagging.
I don't like the word panties. Is that one of yours?
No, but I'm dead. Why don't you
I
like
don't
that?
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Okay.
It sounds dirty to me.
I'm
Sounds like
so
something that gets
dead.
stuck up your butt. Maybe that's why I don't like it is because it does get stuck in your crap all the time, you're having to pull them out.
Huh. No, that one doesn't bother me. No.
I realize I don't have a lot of words that bother me, but
Ugh.
I have some situational things, like some people can't say certain words, and it's like we were playing, Mexican Train dominoes.
Uh-huh.
What do you call it when you have a have you played that before, by the way?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe we should play it next time that you come here.
Test and see if it bothers me when I say something.
Well, no, I'll teach you the right way to say it. They have double dominoes, so you have the same number on both sides, right?
Okay.
And if you play a double domino,
Mhm.
you have to play another one with that same number. The way I was taught by friends, the way I was taught, you say to clear it. So you have to play the matching number to clear it.
Okay.
If you don't, then it's got to go around the table until somebody clears it and plays a matching number. My mom plays the game and she calls that satisfying it. And
Ew.
it makes my skin crawl every time. She's
Ew.
like, "Can you satisfy that?" I'm like, "Stop saying that."
That's a different game. That's not. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
So that really bothers me.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
But the word satisfy in general does not bother me.
Yeah, no, I would say clear it. That's ooh, yikes. Ooh.
So what are your words? Can you give us at least one?
Oh god. It actually just thinking about it makes my skin crawl.
You torture me with pickles. It's only fair
What do you
that
mean I just eat them? I don't
you
dangle
send
them
them
in
to
front
me.
of you.
Which we went to a deli on for lunch one day,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate this deli. I wish they were much closer so I could go there on a regular basis because they gave me my sandwich and chips,
Huh.
and they had a pickle in a special separate container that could not contaminate my
Touch your
food.
food, yeah.
I was like, this is how all delis should operate. Don't put
No,
it on my plate. Don't put it on my sandwich.
they should put it
I
on
don't
both
want
and
it to
give you
touch my
extra.
food.
Oh my god. Okay. Um, a few of the words that I can't stand. The first one starts with a C.
See you next Tuesday?
No, I don't care about that. Um, R, don't say it out loud. USTY. So disgusting. I
You don't
I'm
like
like
that on your bread?
I'm like sweating. That's disgusting. Also, you know how like if you have like a wound and then the stuff comes out that starts with a P? Oh my god.
You don't like them because you don't like to picture the words.
I n- they just sound so foul. It's actually so disgusting. Those are I think my top 2. Oh god. Also, I don't like there's a lot that randomly as people will say something, I'm like, I don't like that word anymore. That's disgusting. And I just have never realized. Another one that comes to mind, I can at least say this one, soggy.
Ugh.
Yuck.
Oh, but you're okay with
Ugh.
moist, but not soggy?
I don't love it, but like I can deal with it.
Yeah.
It's the first 2, mm-mm. I don't want to hear it. I don't want I'm gonna gag.
May-
Nothing.
Maybe it's
No.
because I like to cook, but I don't have any problem with moist.
I say it used to bother me a lot more, but I think like your brother think used to think it was so funny to say it, so I think I honestly kind of just got used to it. Um,
Exposure therapy.
yeah, I grew out of it a little bit.
I have not had the same
Mm,
reaction with pickles, by the way.
we'll still work on it, don't you worry.
I still think they're disgusting. I see them all the time. I smell them all the time. I do not want them. Sam, I am.
Okay, well, I'll take yours and that's fine.
I do not want pickles on my ham.
Ew, well, don't put them on ham. Oh, I guess if you have ham on your sandwich, that's okay. Never mind. Move on.
I was just trying to rhyme with
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah, I got
You
you.
know, the green eggs and ham.
Yeah. You told me you had something to say about dress codes.
Yes. Are you for or against dress codes?
Like,
And
in
when I
what
say
way?
that specifically, I mean, I think no shirt, no shoes, no service. Like, unless you're at a pool bar, that one's pretty obvious to me. We tried to go to the hotel bars. So there were 2 bars. There was a rooftop bar and then a lobby
Oh,
bar.
okay.
I was wearing it wasn't a tracksuit, but it was
Set.
athleisure wear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a
It was a
set.
set, a coordinated set that was nice. It wasn't velour or anything. It wasn't a tracksuit. But I was told that I was not allowed
Also,
upstairs.
I would like to point out it was black on black. Black is a classic color. It wasn't like it was some wackadoodle bright thing, it was
Yeah.
classic black.
And the issue is specifically my pants, which they were kind of
Okay.
like a thicker yoga pant. I mean, they weren't gathered at the bottom like a jogger. They weren't sweatpants. They were like a thicker yoga pant that kind of flared out.
Yeah.
So I was told that I needed to go put on other pants and it needed to be like leggings or something like that.
I think that's crazy for many reasons. One, I'm not fully against uniforms in the right setting, but like
Right.
at a hotel, I think
Correct.
that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of because you're at a hotel. It's not like there was an event that you were crashing at the hotel or like attending at
Right.
the hotel. It was a bar in the hotel. A hotel is where you stay. Like that's your home away from home, is the idea
Yeah,
of it. So the fact that they said that I think is ludicrous. And the fact that they said take off your yoga pants to put on leggings.
I
Like
know.
what? I'm sorry. And
I could wear leggings, but I
hello,
couldn't wear the pants that I was wearing.
you see who you're talking to. There's no hate against either because I live in leggings. But like if you're gonna tell me I can't go to this bar because I'm in yoga pants and you want me to put leggings on? What? Like, those are parallel to one another.
Yeah.
What's the
We
difference?
we did go up the next day. And I will say, so that particular day, we ended up just sitting at the downstairs bar because I traveled all day and I was just tired. I was like,
Exactly.
I'm not going to change my clothes so that I can get into a bar that's going to overcharge me for my drinks, anyways. So we sat down there. While we are sitting there, this whole group of people in scrubs shows up and goes upstairs. So apparently you can wear scrubs. Scrubs are okay. You just can't be scrubby in their opinion, I guess. Which we were kind of, it's not like we were in a metropolis. I mean, we weren't in a busy city area or anything like that. It was
Right.
more of a suburb. So it's just like, what are you trying to do? You're in the suburbs,
And where were you at? What state?
New Jersey.
Okay, it's not like you were in New York or California, some, like, kinda
No.
more ritzy glitzy you know what I mean? Like,
And I was not in a big city in New Jersey either. Um,
that's crazy to me.
yeah. I just started thinking like there are some places where I do think there should be more dress codes. Like the hotel in Kansas City where we went to
Right.
have drinks on Valentine's Day. Like
Perhaps
there
you
should
should
be maybe some more parameters. Like you need to
wear
have clothes
clothes.
on
Right.
and what constitutes as clothes. Like I think there I would have preferred a tracksuit over or athleisure wear
Yeah.
over some of the stuff that we saw.
Or, like, didn't see.
Yeah. My
Was it
friend, she
wasn't
wanted to
worn?
take her shoes off, her feet were bothering her. She's like, "Do you think anybody'll notice that I'm not wearing shoes?" I said, "Just take your top off. You'll be looking at your feet."
Just distract them. It'll be fine.
I was like, "I'm pretty sure if you can't get upstairs with athleisure wear on, then you're not gonna be able to sit here with no shoes, no
Shoot, yeah.
shirt."
Dude, that's crazy. I still just can't get over the fact that they said, like, switch the yoga pants for leggings.
Yeah, I could put leggings on and go upstairs. And we actually ran into one of the people that was wearing scrubs in the elevator on the way up the next day. And he was just like, "Yeah, no, they tried to stop me." I just said, "No, I'm at a hotel in the middle of small town New Jersey. I'm wearing what I wanna wear, and I'm going upstairs to the bar."
Good for him. You shoulda had that energy.
I know, I was like, I wish I would have talked to you yesterday." So I guess there was a whole group for him. I don't know if they were at a conference or what it was, because it was and it was a nice hotel. I'm not putting the hotel down.
Yeah.
It was a very nice hotel, and the people there were very friendly, which that gets me on another thing. People there at that hotel were very friendly. The people in the airport workers, it was very clear that I was on the East Coast and not in the Midwest anymore. I was just kind of shocked at how like TSA talked to people and stuff. Not that they're overly friendly here, but
Mhm.
you go to the airport here, I feel like they're trying to help you. They'll help you put your stuff in the bin. They were like barking orders if you asked a question. I
Oh
mean,
my
the
god.
tone that they talked to you, it wasn't, it's a nice airport, but it wasn't the most efficient
Mhm.
TSA. And I have pre-check. So most people that are pre-check know what they're doing. And they have it set so there's like 3 lines. So 3 people come up at a thing and everything has to go in a bin. Every suitcase, every deal has to go in a bin and then it gets pulled through, but it's not pulled through in the order that you're walking through the scanner thing.
Yeah.
So there's like a backup at the end too. Well, this older gentleman was trying to put his stuff in, and then there was a guy next to him. And the TSA guy goes, "You need to take your jacket off." And he goes, "But this is pre-check. Don't think we have to take our jacket off." He goes, "Everybody takes their jacket off. That's what I said."
Oh my
Uh,
god.
I was like, "Yikes!" And then he was like, once he was finished, the we were in line behind him, me and my friend. And he was like, "One of you girls needs to step over." But we had this older gentleman who was, trying to take his belt and everything off. And it was just like nobody was helping anybody. They were just like, "Get out of the way. I hate you." And I found out through regular TSA, it was kind of a similar experience because my friend checked her phone to see what gate it was at while she was waiting for everybody else to put their stuff down. And a comment was made to her about people need to get off their phones. They just spend all day looking at their phones. She was like, "You don't know me.
Right.
First of all, everything is on this phone now. My boarding pass is on this phone. Like
That's true.
everything's on it." it was a very stark difference, I realized, in the airport versus an airport here. And like I said, I'm sure people have experiences all over the world, but I do tend to feel like Midwest is more friendly.
Yeah. Well, I think, our friend West, he's not our friend, but I'd be friends with him. But
He
he
wants to
says
be our
that.
friend.
Probably.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Well, I think him and KJ both on Summer House have made comments about maybe it was KJ, not West. I don't know, but about how people from the Midwest are just so friendly. And then I think KJ made a joke about he was like, "Yeah, I wanted to move to New York because people are mean there." And he was being sarcastic, but,
Yeah.
like, also not.
I I was just like, "Wow, I am not at home."
Yeah. Huh. Oh my god, wait, speaking of shows in the Midwest, guess what I started today?
Um, the McBee dynasty?
Yes.
Which I don't think I've told this story on here, but I told you I was at a barbecue restaurant in town and I
Uh-huh.
overheard 2 people talking saying they were from Bravo for a shoot. The
Yes.
clip
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you sent me, those were the people,
Mhm.
and I followed his page to kind of see what they if he posted anything about what they were shooting, and they were at the McBee farm.
Maybe that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's in Gallatin, Missouri.
yes. I don't know how I feel about them, though. I'm only on episode, like, 3 maybe? 3 or 4?
Yeah,
I don't know. I kinda had it on in the office when I was working for background noise, but I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm like, I kinda feel like you guys are douchebags a little bit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I feel bad to say that,
I
but sorry,
The
dude.
second season's a little better, a little.
Mhm.
It's like you said, I it's a show that I have on. It's a background show.
Yeah.
One of those that I just have on if there's nothing else on. I don't feel like turning on murder, which I'm ashamed to say that I've not been listening to the Dateline channel as much because lately every time I turn it on, I'm like, oh, I've already heard that one. Oh, I've already seen this one.
That's crazy.
I feel, yeah, I feel a little ashamed of myself.
You shouldn't.
So it's one that I have, and they'd come to Kansas City a lot. A couple of them live here. So I do like to look at the people. I swear one of the people that was on the show, I've seen her. I know her from somewhere. And once I figure it out, I'll let you know. But
Who?
the ex-girlfriend
Of
of
who?
Big Steve.
Well, okay, I'm only on, like, episode 4, so I'm assuming it's, Brooke?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
I think I know her, but I can't figure out where. She just looks so familiar to me. And I know it's not the show. Because the first time I saw her on the show, I was like, I think I know her.
Yeah, interesting. Also, in one of the first episodes, they went to Harpo's,
Mhm.
but for a second, I thought it was where's that place we went? Hooper's? Charlie
Oh, Charlie
Hooper's?
Hooper's?
Yeah, for a second, I thought it said because I saw it on the window, and like I said, I wasn't fully paying attention, so I just got a quick glance, and I was like, "Oh my god, is that where we were?" Um, but it was Harpo's, so close.
That's where Casey asked me on our first date.
At Harpo's?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. It was my last day at work, and he asked if I was going somewhere to celebrate, and I happened to be meeting some friends out because it was one of my friend's birthdays. So I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm going to Harpo's later because it's my friend's birthday, so I'm meeting some friends there." He's like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be meeting some friends at Harpo's later." Come to find out, he was supposed to be meeting another girl that 2 people from the office were trying to fix him up with,
Shut up.
and he finally said, "Okay, I'll go, I'll meet her, but she has to go to Harpo's." And
Get
then
out.
yeah, and then she called while they were there, and, like, I'd walked in and saw him and the people that I used to work with too.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, my friends are out on the back patio, if you wanna join us out there." And so they came back and the girl called to say she wasn't coming, and he literally moved his chair over to me. It's like,
Oh
"Hey,"
my god.
and then he asked me out on a date.
Dang. Where did you go for your first date?
We went to Jalapenos in Brookside.
I don't know what that
And
is.
it's a Mexican restaurant,
Okay.
and one of my sorority sisters was our
Oh
waitress,
my god, wait, you told me this story.
which made it a little awkward. And
Yeah.
then we went next door to the Brooksider.
That's okay, that's where you told me the story because we were there.
Yes.
Okay,
Jalapenos is
caught up.
not next door, but in the same little area that Brooksider is.
Also, do you know what I continue to think about on a almost daily basis?
Could be anything.
It could be, but it's not. That freaking chicken pot pie.
It's
I had
good.
I know, I had to go get groceries the other day, and you know how they have all the frozen ones or whatever?
Yeah.
I cut down that aisle, and I looked over and saw them, and I was like, "Trash."
Yeah. Once you go to pot pie,
I've never
there's
even
no
had
going back.
them, but, like, I just have to assume you can't have that frozen like that, you know? Like
No, I will say I think it's Marie Callender's frozen pot pies. I think
yeah.
they're decent. It's not the same.
No, I can't imagine it would be.
No.
So yeah, we need to book my next trip to Kansas City.
Okay. Done.
And oh, you already booked it?
No.
Oh, I was like, wow, when am
Come
I coming?
anytime.
But yeah, we might need to make another stop there.
Yeah. I love that
So
place.
freaking good.
Any time of year, that
So
place is
good.
great, but it's especially great in the colder days.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
Rewind, and you said Casey likes routines.
Mhm.
Do you like routines? Do you have routines or not your thing?
No, I do like routines. I haven't had a routine, quote unquote, lately,
Yeah.
and it needs to be a little bit of a flexible routine. Like
Yeah.
I'm okay if I didn't listen to a particular show on a particular day, or
Is he that particular?
he likes his
Wow.
routines and
Okay.
he's grouchy when his routine gets messed up.
Yeah,
He's a lot
no.
better than he used to be about it. But like when I first met him, I mean, he was so set into his routine. Like he ate the same thing for lunch every day.
Because he meal prepped or like that was just what he had?
That's what he did. He ate a turkey sandwich
Wow.
every day for lunch. He would get up, make his lunch, get ready for work. I may have done that in the wrong order.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
He lo he loves a routine, and he
No.
accuses me all the time of messing up his routines. So,
Well, oops.
I do like a routine. I like to kind of know what to expect.
Yeah.
So, like, mine is more I like to plan out my week ahead,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have to do the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be in the same order or, you know,
Yeah.
on Tuesdays, I don't wear pink, or I guess it was Wednesdays we wear pink. Like,
Right.
I don't have that kind of a thing.
Okay. I feel like I fall somewhere in between. Closer to you though, much closer to you. But yeah, I have been in like a major rut the past I want to say month, give or
Yeah.
take. And I think because I have had like absolutely zero routine because of just my job and how that works.
In life.
Yeah, the two combined, it never really goes well for me.
Yeah.
But like Sunday, so I've learned Saturday I make my reset day instead of Sunday because my laundry's done. I can prep for the week on Sunday. I set out all my outfits for the week so I don't even have to think about it. I just
Yeah.
grab it, change whatever. Sunday can be like I can still get stuff done, but I try to do I think we talked about this before. Sunday is more of kind of a work day for me. But like if I have a good Sunday, I go into the week good, which is good because usually by the end of the week it's not great. Um just because my routine is so jacked up. But that's something that I'm focusing on currently because the last 2 Sundays I've gone to bed. I think I've been in bed by or around 10, and then I'll lights off, be going to sleep at like 11, maybe a little bit after. and then I can wake up early, and I'm like, "That's my sweet spot for sleeping and waking up." Now, I have a big problem myself, so there's work and life issues, okay? Also, I'm a natural, what is that called? Night owl.
Night owl.
Yeah. I am a natural night owl. I can stay up all night until, like, 3, 4 in the morning. That's when I will be the most productive, but then if I do that, I have to sleep half the day because I can't work on no sleep. I used to be able to do it, and I think that's another thing that just frustrates the hell out of me is I used to be able to do it, and now my body's like, "Mm-mm, you
Not so
need to
much.
sleep." Yeah. Uh, but yeah, I'm focusing big time on my routines and trying to be really disciplined with my time because I've been in a major rut, and I think it's just not a steady, like, sleep schedule, wake up schedule. I'm all over the place, and it's a problem.
Yeah. No, I get you. And we were talking this week, and we're women of a certain age, reaching menopause. I used to I used to be able to sleep like nothing. I mean, I could sleep on a floor, I could sleep anywhere at any time. It didn't bother me. I liked my sleep. In fact, if I'd realized what was going to change, like one thing, you know, when you're a kid, you fight naps. Like now I'm like,
Never
if
did.
I nap now, though, is it going to affect my sleep tonight?
I've always been a
And
sleepy girl.
well, when you get in your 40s, later 40s,
Do you
that's going to
know?
change.
No, no, no. Do you know when I was a kid, people would be like, "Oh, what do you wanna be when you grow up?" Do you know what my answer was?
Napper.
I used to wanna be a professional bed tester. Who says that? Me.
I used to love that. And it's kind of funny because when Casey and I were dating, and even when we were first married, we'd go to visit my mom, and my bedroom was in the basement.
Okay.
And my mom would start cleaning the floors at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And my aunt did the same thing. And Casey was always like, why? What is with your family in cleaning in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. And where's this gene of yours?
Yeah.
'Cause I always was the early to bed. I always put myself to bed even when I was a girl,
Mhm.
like a young girl. I slept in, I liked to sleep, and now I can't. And I suddenly realize where my aunt and my mom got it is that they were all in their later 40s when it started happening to them. And I told him, I was like, if you would like me to get up and clean things, I will, because I can't
Yeah.
sleep. However, you say it bothers you when I'm not in the bed with you. And it does wake the dogs up and stuff. So, like, I'm like, we've got to find something to do because otherwise I lay there for hours on end trying to
Right.
fall asleep. It's a real problem.
Okay, well, that's something I'm absolutely not looking forward to, but also in a weird way, I kind of am because, like, I love sleep. I'm a sleepy girl. I love to be in my bed always, but also I will work while I'm in my bed. Like, I'm always on my computer and or my phone getting stuff done. So I kinda like the idea of having a lot more time to be productive, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's another reason why I'm so exhausted right now is because I didn't sleep good the last couple of nights.
Yeah,
Hard to shut your brain down.
it
It's
is.
and then you just randomly wake up
Yeah.
and you're wide
Oh my
awake.
gosh. Do you know, speaking of, like, shutting your brain off, do you know another thing that I've been doing and loving lately?
What?
Okay, I don't know that I use the term loving for this loosely. Um, Journaling, and not like
Love a good journal.
Dear Diary style, but, like, I have one everywhere now. I have one next to my bed. I just ordered one, it got here today. I have to actually open it, I forgot to do that. I put it down and then walked away. But I have one to keep in my bag with me, like, all the time. I have another one in my kitchen, so it's, like, the central area, so I always have one close. And anytime something comes to mind, of course, I have my phone too, but in this phase, I guess, where I just want to handwrite it. So, yeah, I've been anytime like an idea comes to mind, scratch it down. Or anytime I'm like, I want to do this, or this is something I want to accomplish, or like this is just a random little habit
Yeah.
type goal, whatever. I'm writing everything down.
Yeah. I love writing things down. It helps me also commit it to memory so I remember it better.
Yeah.
But I had somebody at work one time make fun of me because I was writing things down rather than typing out my notes. I'm like, this is what works for me.
Yeah.
I
That's
could
like,
type it out all day long and I don't retain it.
yeah,
For some reason, putting a pen on paper
just helps.
helps me.
Yeah. That's like for work stuff too. There's so much in my mind that I have to get out to like brain dump it. And I was trying to do it on a Google Doc and just like type it all out. And there it's first of all, it's so much more satisfying, I feel like, but also there's just something I have one of those
See,
big
that didn't bother
sticky
me when you said
notes.
it.
So thank you, because I said it in correct terms. The context was right. But I have one of those like massive sticky notepads, and I will just lay on the floor. Well, I guess I'm kind of like on top of it, whatever, and just get a fat Sharpie. There's nothing like a fat Sharpie on one of those things and just go to town.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay, so if anyone has any good ideas or suggestions or anything of the sort for idea or for routines, holler at your girl because I can do it in my Google Calendar all day and I have time blocks for everything, but my struggle is just when work calls or like I have to go do something for work. That's really my biggest struggle, honestly,
Yeah.
because I'm kind of in a position where I can't say no to an extent. Well, I can't say no. But yeah. So if anyone has ideas or suggestions or tips, please share.
Also, if you have a story of people shoving stuff up their butts, let us know.
Yeah, that's clearly what we are becoming known for. So there's that. I
So is that it for today?
think so. I feel like, yeah. Did you have anything else? I feel like we're missing something that we like just quickly mentioned, but I don't know what it is.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then yeah, that's all I have.
Let me look at my note.
I'm sure I'll call you again in about 20 minutes with something else just to
I
chit chat
know.
about, but
I'll think of something or Casey will come up on Wednesday and say, why didn't you mention this?
yeah.
So we'll have Casey's corner
Yeah.
along with our
We
corrections corner.
will
Is that what
he
we're calling it? Or
correction
correction
collection.
collection?
Yeah. Well, maybe I should recheck. I was like, I shockingly don't have any right now to make, but I'm sure there's one somewhere.
Technically, mine weren't corrections; they were expansions.
Mine were.
No, I meant this week.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't think I had what Marcy was on no. What
No,
did
she
we
was
talk
on
about
two
last
weeks
week?
ago.
Oh, last week was college and stuff. Yeah, I don't think I had any. I don't
I
think.
don't think I did.
Yeah. Um, will Casey ever be on an episode, do we think?
We can try to get him on one.
Do
I
we
think it might take some arm
s
twisting.
What if he was
Did I
just
tell you that him and his brother have a podcast they want to do? I don't
Oh,
know that it's necessarily a podcast. I think it's really a YouTube channel.
yes. I think they've told me about it.
Well,
But I
I don't
thought
want to share it because somebody might steal their idea
yeah, no,
and
no,
then
no.
I'll get in trouble.
No. I think they've both told me about it. But the way you just started that question, I thought you were gonna say, like, they started it, and I was like, "Shut up."
No, no, but maybe we can be their inspiration that
Yes.
they too can grow
Yes. You can do
and
it.
go global just like us
Yes.
by following their dreams.
And doing the damn thing. Yeah. Not caring what anyone says or thinks.
I mean, I still care about that, but I don't
I
overthink it
mean,
as much
I would say
anymore.
to an extent, but also, like, I was thinking about this the other day, even when we talk about weird shit or, like, quote taboo topics, everyone's fucking doing it. Well, okay, no, I take it back. We're not all shoving things up our ass like that. Not that. But like things that are you're not really supposed to talk about that are things that it's like, get over it, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. It's what you talk to your friends about.
Whatever. Yeah. And we are clearly close enough to talk about it. So
Yes.
buckle up, bitches.
With that, ta-ta for now.
Oh my God. Wait, really fast. Did you watch the Traitors finale?
I'm not all the way through it,
Go watch
but
it.
I know the spoiler. I know who won, so
Okay, but
and
still,
it kind of pisses me off because he was truly a traitor.
yeah, but he was a good traitor. Like he played a good
Yeah.
game. And it did irritate me throughout the finale. I won't spoil anything, but people were getting a little bit butthurt. And I think as time went, like when they did the reunion, I think it was okay. But like some people seemed a little butthurt. And I'm like, you signed up to play a game. Like you gotta leave, which I'm sure it's easier said than done. But also like
Yes.
you signed up to play a game. Like you
Yes.
have to keep that in your mind at all times. Like you can't take it personal. I'm sorry.
And also, I found a new couple to obsess over.
Who?
Tara and Johnny. I love them.
Oh, yeah, I followed them for a while. They're
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I love how
Well,
they didn't show it on the show, but did you see they had their own secret language? Like motions to like talk about people. They like named people after
no, where'd you see
like
that?
skating on one of their
Instagram?
Instagrams.
No?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your homework. You have to go watch it.
Okay.
And the reunion, both.
Okay. Yeah. I'm about halfway through the finale. So
Apparently, Mara, is that her name? Mara?
Mhm.
And Rob are on Watch What Happens Live on Wednesday too. So prepare for that.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
that's all.
All right. Ta ta for now.
Ciao tutti.